Hello there. Welcome to my channel. My name is Allison. I'm the Caffeinated Creative. I love everything art, journals, planners, and all the things between. Today is the Sunday after Christmas 2020, and I thought I just had an inkling, an itch to jump into some of my 2021 journal-y planners. These are more of my journal-ish things that I will be working in 2021 versus planners, which I may go over the whole plan soon, but these are journals, I would say. So I am hoping to just kind of get into them a bit, get a little creative, show you what I've already done, and just chat. I'm just in the mood to chat a little bit. So if you're down for that, please stick around. I will be drinking some coffee throughout, so just be aware that's going to happen. So if that bugs you real bad, then that's okay. You're allowed to be bugged. So first, just to show you like what these three things are, this is actually my Hobonichi A6 Avec, which is for 2021. And this was my second half of this year. So this is, if all goes as planned, this will gain some weight. I've been going strong in this, and for any of you who've sort of been following me around more recently in this channel, you've seen some of my December dailies. But along with my December daily separate, which I will do a flip through when I'm done, I've been also doing my memory keeping in here. So I'll do a December flip through of this too. And actually I'll probably do November, since I didn't actually do November, but my goal is to do that again here with this guy. This is also Christina's leather cover, just like my other one, which are all my covers essentially, my leather covers. But yeah, so I haven't even touched this bad boy at all. So maybe we'll play in here a bit. And then this is my 5-year Hobonichi A6. I also have not touched this. I don't think I will today. I really intend for this to just be like a place to keep, you know, little things that happen. I need to think through what I want to capture in this, but I just thought I'd show it to you since I am sort of going over the journals, and this will be very much journaling. This is also Christina Leather's leather cover. And then the one that is already been played with and I've had some fun with is my Hobonichi cousin Avec. I actually filmed a video on Christmas and it got ruined. I don't know what happened to it, and so I'm hoping this works. But this is my cousin, and unlike this year, in 21, I will be using this and this. So I want to see how that goes. But this is like a first glimpse, I guess you could say. I've got some fun things over here. Washi cutter, fun brass-ish number stencil, some just fun ephemera, some really fun, I love these. They're like stickers from 28 Ink. She's a Chicago sticker maker and all around great person. And I got some of these because I think I might use these in the weeklies. I'm not exactly sure, but she had a really good Black Friday sale, some stuff from the Sticky Club. And then I also have, and I haven't looked in here in a bit, so this might help us right now. Yeah, I have some stickers, just some stuff that I've accumulated / pulled out of my stash recently. And this is my Avec for the first half of the year. What I did in terms of this clear cover, it isn't a Midori clear cover, but I really love the folders that Hobonichi does. And this one in particular, I really, really loved. And so I decided to turn it into my cover for my Hobonichi. So I cut it apart. That's why it's not quite towards the end of the entire cousin. But I just love it. So I really have not regretted it at all. And then this is Daria. For any of you who were children who watched MTVs in the 90s, you might like Daria too. I love Daria. These were actually some stickers that I got in a Christmas Secret Santa swap, which remind me of Chicago, which is where I'm from. So I'm not going to go through every single thing because that would take us here for a while. But I have started in here. One thing I did do was I stamped on sticker paper over the months, which is why you see actual words here. Covered over 2020, which is my name. And I have yet to figure out what exactly I'm going to do here. But what I know for sure is that I did it twice. So this is January and this is January again. So, or January through June. So I can kind of track two separate things, but I have to really pin down what that will be. And then I have been spending time in here because Courtney Diaz really inspired me from Little Ravens Ink. She really inspired me to do a picture on these monthly pages. She had done them on really big sheets of paper that she printed and then glued. And she's so talented. But that didn't really work for me, so I've actually been using a sprocket. I basically print 4 on one sheet. So like every 4 days-ish, I'll cut them up and put them in here. And I really like this. So I think I'm going to keep doing it. And then I have done, oh, I gotta glue that down. I have done sort of the fun around decorating for January. I actually did this with you guys on camera, Chatty talkie on Christmas, and then I lost the footage, but that's okay. My overall message on that day was, if you're not okay, it's okay. Christmas is not always the easiest day. It's definitely not for me. It's ups and downs. I mean, I had a nice Christmas. I'm not complaining, but it's emotional. So anyways, hopefully we're all moving on from Christmas, whether that's because it was so amazing or because it was something that we are ready to move on from. So my whole theme with this was like, I wanted it to be wintry, but not just wintry. So that's why it's got kind of like these fun girls and yellow in it as well. But then I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do with these, because again, this is supposed to be more of like a journal. I've put down some notes. I've thought about doing like time commitments, to-dos, exercise, meal planning, an Alistair method / task tracker, but I haven't committed to anything yet, so we'll see. I do have to decide since tomorrow is the 28th. But what I'm most interested and excited about are these daily pages. And so I haven't yet turned the page to the new year, but I did tip this in a while back. It's from a vintage letterpress printing book that I got from the library. They were giving it away. I didn't like destroy it without permission. And then a place for my goals, which I am going to write out. I worked on this a little bit last night. And then sort of January. And this is actually a sticky club. When you're a sticky club member, I guess, they give you these plastic like folders to keep the stickers. And so I wanted to experiment with how that might work as a like monthly divider. I think it looks pretty cool. I had some fun with it last night. So I have been having fun in here for sure. It's a lot of real estate. I'm really trying not to put pressure on myself though if I can't like make every page amazing or even fill every page. But this is my cousin, so this will be a lot of fun. But what I realized is that I have not even thought about my A6. So that's what I'm thinking about jumping into and working on a little bit right now. And I will do some kind of, some sort of goals, new year, all that stuff. But what I will share is that for me, the new year is not always, I mean, it's so weird because this has been such a bad year. Well, it's just been such a challenging year. But I work like my work gets really busy in what am I saying? Gets really busy in January. And this year brings a whole new level of anxiety around that busyness because of the pandemic. And I will have to work with the public and whatnot. So, as much as I'm excited for the new year and ready to let 2020 go, I am a little bit anxious about 21, especially the first month. So, I think that's just something to know as backstory around this. Man, I was really hoping they would have numbers here. This is one of those massive Happy Planner books. I felt like I really needed these for a while, and now I'm like, why? One of the things I just watched was Simone's, like how she's going to try to use up her stash, shop her stash this year. I'm going to do something like that because I've got too much stuff. I didn't buy a lot of planner stuff in 2020, but I still accumulated a lot of stuff. So anyways, yeah, what are you excited for? How do you feel about the new year? I'm really interested in that because I think I'm gonna use this sticker. I don't know. I think there's such a assumption that it's new year, new fresh. I know people aren't all about resolutions necessarily, but I think there's this assumption that the new year is going to bring like this sense of opportunity. I'm not saying it doesn't for me, but I don't know. It's mixed feelings, right? Or at least for me, it's definitely mixed feelings. Definitely mixed feelings. I'm a little nervous about it. Maybe I'll just do my name. I have 2 L's in my name, which means the L's, yep, I already did that, so I don't have enough L's. Hi. Yeah. So I have definitely done my goals, which I will share with you guys. I don't know if I said that previously, but I am excited to get going on goals and just sort of kind of feel like I get a reset on some of that stuff. I'm actually pretty proud of 2020 for a lot of reasons. I mean, not all the reasons. I definitely didn't get healthy like I wanted to. I think I'm winding up kind of where I started in terms of health. Probably less active though. But I did accomplish some things that I was hoping to accomplish, which, considering how hard the year was. Oh, I'm out of 2s. Dang. I'm proud of. I was able to get some financial goals accomplished. The thing with financial goals is that like you accomplish some of them and then they just lead to more financial goals, at least for me. These are so not my colors, but I think I'm gonna lean into it. Yeah. And one thing that I definitely am grateful for of 2020 is what I learned. I feel like I really learned a lot in 2020. I don't know if this is going to work. And some of the things I learned, I have been reflecting on this quite a bit. Some of the things that I have learned in 2020 is that there's no day but today. So you'll notice, actually, I love Rent. I really like Rent. I can't say I'm a huge Rent fan as things fall off my huge messy desk, which I'm sure you heard. I really like Rent. I'm not a huge fan, but I mean, I like it. And you'll notice no day but today. I love that saying. I've loved that saying since high school. It's part of, the Rent musical. I think 2020 actually taught me this. Like, maybe it was something I said before, but now it's something like I kind of get. There's just no day but today. So that was something that I think was really important to learn. And then the other thing that I really feel was important, that I'm glad for and happy about in 2020, is my reorientation towards relationships. I'm a person who can be pretty goal focused, to the point of like it becoming like, sometimes I can actually be like, relationships are interrupting getting things done, which is not really healthy, but that's just how I am, right? That's how I'm sort of wired, how I was raised. And what 2020 has taught me is that that is not a great way to be. I think I'll use, these are some Loveland's Life stickers. I think I'll use one of these. I really like using them. Oh, and some stickers, Raspberry Designs in here, some 28 ink. These I did do some Black Friday shopping between those two shops. So that's why I have them in here. Just put the sticker down. But yeah, so 2020 has taught me like how important relationships are, and how, your job's not going to love you back. Your job's not going to care about your health. People are going to do that, right? And so it's just super important to appreciate that. And it's not perfect, trust me. I'm definitely not perfect in this regard. There's a lot of things I forget or I think about later after the fact, but it has been a really helpful learning experience to be in a situation where everything had to slow down, where everything got thrown into question, and I got a chance to look around and think, hey, what's going on here, you know? Anyways, so in terms of this, my goal is to try and keep it up like I did this year. I mean, I have every day, except for maybe today and yesterday, in here. I've done a page. Not been every single day, but I've kept up with it. I have the second half on top of this in a bookshelf, so it's like so many memories. So I'd really like to do this again in this A6 because I love it. But then I've also got the cousin. Am I crazy? Is this too much? I don't think so. What's the worst thing that can happen, right? There's no planner police. But the worst thing that can happen is it just doesn't work. And then I have to reevaluate. Which I'm a planner person, so you know I'm going to be reevaluating anyway. But yeah, some of the best things that came out of 2020, I better not write 2020 since I'm saying 2020, are just being really reminded of relationships and how no day is guaranteed and how, you know, we have to try our best, or I have to try my best to be grateful and be positive, and not to a fault, but kind of keep my priorities straight, if that makes sense. So yeah, what have you guys learned in 2020? What are some of your biggest takeaways? I would love to hear them. Like, truly appreciate comments about this, because I'm just really thinking about it quite a bit and watching people's YouTube. Does that look weird? Oh well. Watching people on YouTube, watching people, this is from the dollar store, by the way. Kind of, I love this time of year in terms of planner life, because everybody's kind of talking about what they're going to do, and that's great. But I also am so interested in what people are taking away from such a weird, unique, hard, tragic, but also beautiful in some ways year. So what I am doing right now with these stickers is writing down my word of the year of 2020. Now, I've done the word of the year probably every year since I learned that it's a thing, with varied success. I mean, I'm not sure. I can't say success, okay? With varied, it usually lasts me like a couple months, and then I sort of forget about it, and at the end of the year, I'm like, oh, yeah. Last year, I had a really hard time coming up with a word, which maybe was foreshadowing. I think I wound up with persistence, which I guess was fine. But anyway, my word this year, which I know for sure, like I knew it as soon as I thought, sorry about my dog. I knew I wanted to use as soon as I thought about it, is quality. I want quality to be my focus in 2021. Quality time spent with people. Again, harking back to that relationships piece. Like, if we can spend time with people, man, I want to take advantage of that, because I've missed people so much this year. And quality work. I really want to move some things forward in my life. Put some quality work, research, things like that in the world. Which is another part of my life, which I don't really talk about here, but I want to do that. That's something that I really want to do in 21. Quality time with my family, and quality purchasing too. I mean, I bought a lot of stuff. I feel like I anxiety bought a little bit in 20, and I don't want to do that this 21. I want to like really think about what I'm buying. So that's why my word is quality. And yeah, last but not least, I think I'm going to color this in, because it's kind of bugging me, even though, oh man, now I'm kind of regretting it. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. And yeah, I feel kind of good that I've opened this guy up and have at least begun to work in here, because again, like I said, I had neglected it. And I just really wish you a very, 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 very happy, and if not happy, something. I wish you that you find value in the next few days. You know, if you're one of those people who are reflecting, are thinking, are planning, are journaling, are, you know, kind of processing this year that we're coming out of and the year we're going into. I just hope that you find some joy there. I really, really do. So I think I'm gonna leave us there. I could probably keep going forever. I don't know why that came out like that. Forever, for a very long time. But it has been a bit. So thank you for joining me. If you've made it this far, really seriously, thank you. I hope you're doing well. Like and subscribe if you'd like to. It really makes my day, makes me happy to feel like the sharing and, you know, project, I suppose, is people are liking it. And I will see you in the next one.